Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing another unboxing of my Sephora Play Box. I want to start doing this every month. I didn't do one last month, but anyway, if you like unboxing videos and you want to see more of these, give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, really helps me out and I appreciate it. So the Sephora Play Box is a $10 a month subscription box. You order it from Sephora and they give you personalized deluxe samples of products that they sell on Sephora. So they give you 5 deluxe samples a month, and then they also give you like a bonus item. So that's usually like a smaller item, a little perfume sample usually, or just like a foil packet or something like that. So anyway, I have been subscribed to this box for a couple of years now. I really like it. You get to try things that are typically going to be prestige makeup at least, or skincare, things like that. And I've also gotten, higher end skincare, things like that in this box. So it's just a good way to kind of try things. The last few months have been a little hit or miss for me, so I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to be. So let's get into this box. And right on top here, they always have a little pamphlet with your 50 bonus VIB points. You just bring these into your Sephora, and with any purchase in the store, you just get an extra 50 bonus points, which you can redeem for other samples or experiences, that kind of thing, depending on how many points you have. And lately they have been doing they used to do little drawstring bags for the boxes, but they are now doing little recyclable little plastic bags, little Ziploc bags, which I actually really like. So I didn't use drawstring bags, they were usually kind of ugly. So let's get into the bag. First in here, I see, this I think is what is going to be our little, this is so cute. The little bonus item that is in the bag. This is the Moschino Fresh Couture Eau de Toilette. And the actual bottle of this looks like a little Windex bottle. It's super cool, very like on brand for them. And I've actually never smelled this, so I'm kind of excited about this. And it's just like one of these little tiny spritzers. If it's actually like a fresh scent, I'll probably like it. Oh my god, what if it actually smelled like Windex? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay. That is so pretty and light and like floral. It's not like yucky floral though. It's not like grandma floral. It's like really, it's just really clean. Oh my god, I love this. I'm kind of curious to know about the notes of this. I hope that it tells me. Yes, it does. Okay. So, it is in the floral fragrance family. The top note is mandarin, the middle note is raspberry, and then the base note is cedarwood. This is a really cool scent, you guys. It's not overly floral. That middle note of raspberry, it doesn't seem like too fruity of a scent. I don't like fruity scents. And then that cedarwood, I think, is what kind of gives it like a nice, I don't like that clean but like earthy kind of smell. Those are my kinds of scents, especially like in the summertime or the springtime, something like that that's just really light and fresh, good for daytime, nice, and just I love that. Cool. So I'm excited about that. I wonder how much the full-size one is. This bottle, like, I wish, wouldn't it be so cute if it came like this is cute, but wouldn't it be so cute if it came in like the tiniest little Windex bottle, like an actual Windex bottle this size? I would die. I would literally just drop dead right here. Okay, anyway, so pretty impressed with like the little bonus item like that. Really would like to try something like that. The next item in here is an Urban Decay primer potion original. Now, I'm not like, I don't hate this primer. I just have a ton of it and I never use it. Like, I always use concealer for my eyeshadow primer because I have really veiny eyelids, so I need something to cancel that out. This doesn't have any color to it, so it's not going to do that. I know that they have other colors of this primer now. They have ones that are kind of they have ones that are a little bit like a concealer, where they do have more of just like a flat matte skin tone color, and they have that in a few colors. And then they have shimmery ones as well. This one is the original. Oh, and they have an anti-aging one too, which that's kind of cool, I guess. But I'm just not a really big fan of this eyeshadow primer. I've used it before. It works okay, helps with creasing, things like that, but I just really prefer to use a concealer. I don't know why. I just feel like it's easier and it just works better for me personally. So I'll pass that along to someone because it's just okay. Let's see what else is in here. Next we have a Unseen Sunscreen, SPF 40, sweat and water resistant for 40 minutes. And this is from Supergoop. So that's kind of cool. I mean, other people are getting into like warmer springtime months. Not where I live, but you know, like eventually, hopefully there's going to be sun. So I will hopefully be able to use this at some point. I mean, I really could just use it right now as like an everyday SPF on my face, I'm sure. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this claims to be a weightless, colorless, scentless, oil-free formula for the face. So that's nice. I could use this just like as an everyday SPF. And it also claims to smooth the appearance of pores and grip makeup in place, and it leaves a velvety, soft, matte finish. Perfect for all skin tones. So this is supposed to kind of be like a primer and an SPF in one. Interesting. And then this brand doesn't use any parabens, synthetic fragrance, or oxybenzone, which I think is not good for you. I'm excited to see how this feels. I wish that I'm gonna try this because I feel like having an SPF in your everyday routine is seriously so important, but you know, it's just not always, it doesn't always really smell that nice. Makeup doesn't always go over it as well. So to do something like this that's kind of supposed to act as like a primer, but also have an SPF in it, like an SPF of 40, that's a good SPF to be at. It's kind of an interesting idea. So it came out, it's just clear, and it really just feels like a really smoothing primer. It's not super matte or anything where my dry skin like wouldn't like that, but it does feel like it would do a good job of filling in the pores. It's not something that's gonna like spackle in your pores, but it does have a little bit of smoothing. It adds a little bit of softness. Now it doesn't feel particularly tacky, like makeup would really stick onto this, but it is kind of an interesting concept, and I would like to try this under makeup. I like that. That's a cool concept. And I mean, that's a pretty good sample to cover your whole face. You probably wouldn't need a whole lot of it, so you'd probably get a good few uses out of this. The only thing is sometimes with like pore filling primers, I tend to break out from things like that. So hopefully this wouldn't break me out. The finish of it really almost feels, it reminds me a lot of the original Smashbox photo finish, where it's like smoothing, but not too overly pore filling, but it doesn't have quite as much slip as the Smashbox one does. So that's cool. Awesome. All right, so next we have DEVACURL. Okay, DEVACURL is a really good brand. So this is the Waves Ahead Low-Poo Delight Weightless Waves Mid Lather Cleanser. Is to wet your waves in the shower, apply cleanser to your scalp and massage it with your fingertips. Rinse thoroughly by massaging through the scalp and follow with their conditioner, which I don't appear to have the conditioner in here, so okay. I have like baby fine, super straight hair. This is not a product for me, really. I mean, I guess I could try it. And I wonder how it smells. It smells really good. DEVACURL is a really, really good brand if you have curly hair, but I just don't really know that their products are made for my hair type. I think that my hair is a little bit too fine, whereas something like this is going to be super, super moisturizing, which is good, but it could really kind of weigh my hair type down a little bit too much. So I don't know, I might give this away to someone who has curly hair, but this is a good product and it's a good sample size, so I will say that. Moving on, we have what appears to be another hair product, and this is one that I love. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo, and this stuff smells so good. Like, I cannot even talk to you about how good this smells. Their packaging is adorable. It's just so cute. Yeah, so this is just a dry shampoo, talc free, smells good. I've had samples of this before. I don't know if it was in Sephora Play or if it was in another box, but this stuff smells amazing. It works really good. If I remember, it didn't leave like a white cast in my hair or anything. It felt nice and lightweight, but still did a good job of absorbing oil in my hair. So this is, I love this stuff. Love it, love, love, love. Okay, so the last item in the bag here is from Nars. Nice. And this is their bronzing powder in Laguna. So this is super cute. I have this bronzer in the full size, and it's a little dark for my fair complexion right now, but with a little fake tan on, it is a really pretty bronzer on me. It has a really nice finish to it. Oh my god. Okay, I just love minis too. So this is the little compact. So cute. Oh my god, it's so sweet. And then this is the bronzer in there. So cute. So this is a really pretty color. Like I said, I mean, like, look at this. It's pretty dark, but it's not like overly pigmented where you have to like beware when you put it on. Really pretty bronzer. I like the finish of it. It has a nice, it has like a little tiny bit of a sheen to it almost. Like, it just looks really pretty and kind of, it's not super matte. It's not glittery or anything. It just has a nice kind of glow about it still. Almost in the way that like a butter the Physicians Formula butter bronzer does. It's kind of a similar finish to that, I would say. So this is a really cute sample. Something that I already have, but again, I really like it, so I use it in the summertime. I mean, a good sample to get. I feel like this is like a very summery box. I wonder what the theme is. This is just supposed to be like a spring themed box, so kind of getting you in gear for springtime, which I love. I'm so ready for some sun. So these are some really fun products. I would say overall, you know, they gave me 2 products that I already have and have already used before. Like, I mean, if you were newer into beauty, something like the Urban Decay Primer Potion and Nars Laguna, those are 2 pretty iconic items, you know, so these would be really good to get if you are just getting newer into makeup and stuff like that. I'm not, so you know, those are kind of like, I already have full sizes of them, I've already used them, I'm familiar with the products. Like, I want to be using a beauty box like this, or I want a subscription box like this, so I can learn about new products, I can try new things that I haven't tried before. Not that they like really like know that, but just saying, you know, those are kind of cult items where it's kind of safe to assume everybody's tried them before. So I'm kind of on the fence about those. They're like, okay. This dry shampoo I have tried before, but I really, really love. So I'm always happy to get a sample of this. Good for travel. And this sunscreen I am really excited about. I'm very excited to see how this wears on the skin, how makeup applies over it, because I think that if makeup wears well over this, and this is something that doesn't break me out, this is going to be a really, really good item for me or anybody who is looking to add an SPF into their routine. I'm obviously very fair, so it's really important, I mean, for everybody to have a good SPF in their daily routine. But I mean, me especially, I like to think about the sun and I get a sunburn, so this is going to be a good item for me to try. The DEVACURL, good item. Like I said, this is a good size as well. You get 1.5 fluid ounces in here, so you'll definitely get a few uses out of this, I guess, depending on how much hair you have. But again, I don't think that this is really a shampoo that is made for me and my hair type, my very ultra fine hair type. So again, not really something that's usable to me. But then this little bonus item, I was super excited about this perfume. I think it's really pretty, so I'm excited to kind of try this out a little bit. Overall, I mean, in here there are really only 2 new products to me, and then 1 older product that I'm really excited to use. So it's like a 50-50, it's a toss-up. I wouldn't really say that this was like an amazing month for Sephora play, but if you didn't have some like of those cult items like the Urban Decay and the Nars items, that would be really exciting to get. So I think that yes, overall this is a pretty good box, but I don't know if maybe I need to go in and change my profile settings, if there's a way to do that, so like maybe this box will get more curated to me. Overall, I would say it was a pretty decent month. It's not so bad where I'm like, I'm gonna cancel it. I will use most of these items. Yeah, it was okay. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, if you like anything, and how these items worked for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.